Nordic community. Being nominated in itself is an honor, and each of these nominees is deserving of great acclaim, and our big thanks for their amazing contributions and devotions to communicating and celebrating Nordic culture within our community. My name is Sasa Carver, and here with us today is Dirk Schulbach. Dirk, if you could say a quick hi and wave or something. One of the amazing members of our current Scandinavian of the Year team, who will hand over the torch to the 2019-2020 Scandinavian of the Year. And also with us is Nordic Northwest's board president, John Nelson. John, if you could do a quick wave and hi.
Hello.
Who will be giving additional acknowledgement remarks to this year's recipient. And then, of course, we have our amazing nominees, Robert Basil, if you could do a hi and wave, as well as Kirsty Dickinson.
Hello.
And Sarah Winter. Hi. So this is how it works. With the Scandinavian of the Year award, we have 5 judges consisting of 2 board members, 2 previous Scandinavian of the Year award recipients, and 1 community member. They read through all the nominations, and then they meet in early November, and after much discussion, they select this year's recipient, who will be revealed today. And now I have the honor of introducing all our amazing nominees in a little more detail, and it's going to be in alphabetical order. First off, Robert Basil. Robert is nominated by Finlandia Foundation, Columbia Pacific Chapter, the Fågelbo Forest Troll Committee, the New Sweden Cultural Heritage Society, and the Viking Ship Foundation Committee. Robert, the original Fågelbo Forest Troll, lovingly called Bob the Builder by his fellow trolls, has been involved with Nordic Northwest for over 2 decades and spent way more time volunteering for Nordic Northwest than actually attending anything presented by Nordic Northwest. He has helped set up and take down almost every bigger Nordic Northwest event for as long as I can remember. And he has been involved with ScanFair, flags, banners, decorations, all the supplies, marketing, everything. And Midsummer, by the way, there would be no correctly assembled tents at Midsummer if it wasn't for Robert, as well as exhibits, marketing, advertising, and everything in between for over 2 decades. He has sponsored events and initiated and donated goods to promote everything Nordic Northwest. As part of the fantastic Fågelbo Forest Troll volunteer team, he has moved, built, and re-roofed several of the storage stugas on the Fågelbo property, and he has helped drop and cut up innumerable trees and helped immensely with the landscaping of both properties. He also helped with numerous improvements and initiated and helped install exhibits inside of Nordia House and was an integral part to make the Portland Midsummer Festival an Oregon heritage tradition. Robert is probably our shyest, most reluctant nominee, or as his fellow troll and friend Dave Alfred put it so very perfectly, Bob is the type of guy who is impossible to get up on stage because he's probably underneath the structure building it. Big round of applause for Robert.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Kirsty Dickinson. Kirsty Dickinson is nominated by the Nordic Northwest Board of Directors. Kirsty has been an active member of the Nordic community since the early 2000s and has been a big part of everything Nordic Northwest ever since. She has served on the board of directors, chaired and co-chaired the Nordic Northwest Development Committee, Nordic Nights, the Nordic Country Store at ScanFair, Nordic Northwest Nordic Vintage Sale, the annual membership celebration, lots of raffles, including the Get Portland Rolling raffle, and many more. Besides Nordic Northwest, Kirsty and her extended family also work on helping military families. She helps with Best Buddies and she initiated the Roosevelt High School sports team dinners, which was a really big undertaking, and lots more. Kirsty has the biggest heart. She makes everything she chairs so much fun that volunteers and staff would literally line up to be part of her endeavors. She is very organized and welcomes everybody with open arms, a smile on her face, and always some snacks and sweets, of course, to make volunteering even happier. Big round of applause for Kirsty.
Yay!
Next up, we have Sarah Winter. Sarah, the granddaughter of Nordic Northwest founders, John and Dolores Nielsen, and part of the fabulous Nielsen's Jewelers, has been involved in the Nordic community pretty much since birth. From Likeringen of Portland, which now her 2 kids do, to Himmelberget Danish camp, and I think her daughter attended this year for the first time there as well. The Lucia Court in the mid-90s, and now she's been the Lucia committee chair since 2010, I think. She's been on the board of directors, was part of the 2008 Youth Task Force, the 2017 Volunteer Task Force, and many, many more. In the early 1990s, Sarah began helping with the kids' craft area at ScanFair, which she started leading in 2000, greatly expanding it with crafts for all ages. And Dirk, our current Scandinavian of the Year, is a big supporter of that with his woodworking skills. And since 2019, Sarah is co-chairing the entire festival, and she was also the driving force behind dreaming up the festival's 2020 pandemic version. Sarah is also the co-creator and chair of Festilaun, easily the most colorful and youthful event happening at Nordia House each year. Sarah's youthful and seemingly endless energy and dedication is absolutely contagious and an inspiration to everybody. She enthusiastically jumps into new tasks, is fearless when it comes to taking on leadership roles, has fabulous ideas, which she seems to effortlessly take from beginning to completion. She is a natural leader who cares deeply for all the projects she involves herself with, a true rockstar of goodwill and action in our local Nordic community, and a mom and wife with a full-time job who somehow manages to have 48 hours in her days to get it all done perfectly and on time.
Yeah.
So, and now I'm going to hand it over to Dirk. Dirk, the honor is yours. Dirk will reveal this year's recipient of the Scandinavian of the Year.
Let's give Sarah a
Oh,
hand.
Sarah, round of applause. Sorry. Oh.
Okay, I'm glad to make this announcement of the Scandinavian of the Year and relieved that I did not have to make the choice. I know well and have worked with all 3 candidates for periods of time measured in decades. They are all worthy of this honor. So having said that, it's time to open the envelope. I got security seals and everything. And it is Kirsty Dickinson.
Thank you.
Is that backwards to you?
Yeah, no, that's right.
Oh,
Congrats, Kirst.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
So we're going to hand it over to John, who will talk a little bit about more your work and thanking you, I think.
Unfortunately, a little bit, because I just was informed earlier that I have about 2 minutes, but in Kirsty's nearly 2 decades of service, I could take the accompanying 20 minutes. But let me say this, that I heard recently that Kirsty doesn't like attention. She kind of shies away from that. But here's the deal. When you receive a gift, you're compelled to say thank you. And we're here to say thank you to you today. Sasa went through a remarkable list of projects and programs and undertakings with Scandinavian Heritage Foundation and Nordic Northwest. Your fingerprints are on so much, and your work and your effort and your devotion is so much appreciated by so many people, far more than are even watching today. It goes back a long, long time, Kirsty. We admire you, we respect you, and I personally look forward to seeing you more often. This has been an odd year, so a lot of us haven't seen each other. But I won't list through the accomplishments. Sasa did a pretty good job of that, very comprehensive. But let me say this, you are very personal, very sweet, very warm, very generous in everything you do. And today I'm wearing a little pin. When Kirsty discovered I had a little Norwegian in me, in addition to my Swedish, she gave me this pin because it's two flags, Norwegian and Swedish flag. So I thought it'd be appropriate to put that on. So let me just say this, let me just say thank you very much, because you are a gift and we're saying thank you. Congratulations from all of us in the entire organization. And thank you to Sarah and Robert as well. And you are also gifts. And so many of these comments go to you. Without people like you, our organization wouldn't thrive. And the thanks are shared by everyone. So thanks so much. Thank you, Kirsty.
Thank you, John. I'm overwhelmed in that I'm looking at two people that I admire so much. I mean, having Sasa write up the nomination form, having John, the person that I respect so much at Nordic Northwest, give it to me, and Dirk opening it, and I'm looking at people that I have such immense respect and love for. Thank you. I feel very humbled because I was voting for Sarah or Bob to win, but I so appreciate your kind words. Thank you so much, because I do love Nordic Northwest, and I'm thinking my sweet little Norwegian dad would be so happy right now. So thank you. I humbly say thank you, and thank you for all your work, Sasa, and putting the nomination form together, and John for taking the time to do this. I really appreciate it.
Well, I think that's it. Thank you to all our amazing nominees. Like Dirk said, I was very glad to not have to make that decision, because I wanted to give you all a third of it. It's been really amazing working with you over the past, but ever since I started here, which by now it's been 16 years. So thank you for everything. Congratulations again to you, Kirst, and to everybody else as well. A big, big thank you for all you do. We wouldn't be here without you. It takes a little village to make this all happen. Yep, that's it. Congratulations, and here's our new Scandinavian of the Year. I have your sash here, Kirsty, that I will give to you at some point. And I also have your award here that you will get. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Yeah.
Nice, good.
So
I'll drive that by your house sometime.
Thank you all so much.
Okay, thank you.
Respect this. Thank you very, very much.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, thank you.
Thank you.